green is more than just a color, it's a vibe. It's forest floors, emerald velvet, vintage glassware, and dark leafy drama. But what takes green from basic to breathtaking is what you pair it with. If you've ever stared at a green wall or a green couch and thought, what now? This video is for you. Today, we're diving into 10 of the most stunning dark and moody colors that make green absolutely sing. These combos are bold, romantic, a little mysterious, and totally unforgettable. And don't just watch, drop a comment and tell me your favorite combo, or the one you'd dare to try at home. I love hearing what you all are cooking up in your cozy corners of the world. And if you like dark and moody decor with just a touch of the dramatic, hit that subscribe button so you never miss a vibe. Oh, and stick around for number 9, it's a combo I never thought would work until I saw it in person. Total game changer. Let's start with an icon, Railings by Farrow Ball. This isn't your average black, it's a rich, deep blue black with just enough warmth to keep it from feeling cold or harsh. When paired with a deep forest green, the result is pure drama, in the best way. These two colors mimic the look of dense woodlands at twilight. Together, they feel grounded, elegant, and a little bit mysterious. Think Victorian parlor with a modern edge. What makes this combo work is contrast and mood. They're both deep shades, but Railings acts like a shadow that lets green take the spotlight. It pulls out the richness in green, rather than competing with it. Perfect accents, brass or aged gold, velvet upholstery, and vintage wood tones. Add flickering candles or matte black candle holders, and you've got yourself a cozy, gothic chic dream. Ready to turn up the romance? Let's talk about Dark Aubergine by Benjamin Moore, a luscious, velvety eggplant purple that oozes drama. Now pair that with a mossy green, something earthy, aged, like lichen growing on stone. The result? A palette that feels like a secret garden after dark. These two shades are neighbors in nature. Picture overgrown vines on an old stone cottage or wildflowers in a misty forest. That natural harmony makes this combo feel both whimsical and rooted, like it's been there forever. What's magical here is the temperature contrast. The green keeps things grounded and fresh, while the aubergine adds a decadent, almost regal warmth. Together, they strike a perfect balance between grounded and luxurious. Want accent ideas? Bring in aged bronze, smoky glass, and soft textiles, think velvet curtains or embroidered pillows. If you're feeling bold, add a floral pattern with both shades to tie everything together and lean into that romantic, storybook vibe. If you love green but want something a little more modern and grounded, Wrought Iron by Benjamin Moore is about to become your new favorite. It's a soft black with blue and gray undertones, less harsh than a true black, but still deeply dramatic. Paired with a warm olive green, it gives off a refined, tailored look, think European countryside meets downtown loft. This combo works because of temperature balance. The cool charcoal of wrought iron tones down the warmth of olive green just enough, giving it a clean, elevated edge without losing that earthy, natural feel. It's the kind of pairing that feels architectural. Strong, structured, but not cold. It's perfect for creating a space that feels curated without trying too hard. For accents, go for worn leather, black iron hardware, and warm woods like walnut or mahogany. Add a pop of rust or terracotta in a throw pillow or vintage rug for that perfect contrast. You'll have a space that whispers cozy sophistication. Here's a pairing that feels like stepping into a foggy estate library. Naval by Sherwin-Williams is a bold, charcoal navy that brings instant depth and drama to any space. It's moody without being cold, like the sky right before a midnight storm. Now bring in pewter green, and everything softens. This smoky, muted green adds an earthy elegance that perfectly balances Naval's intensity. It's like pairing a sharp tailored suit with a worn-in leather satchel, different vibes, but they complement each other effortlessly. This combo works beautifully because both shades have that toned-down, lived-in quality. Together, they create a rich, layered atmosphere that feels sophisticated, thoughtful, and a little mysterious. As for accent ideas, think aged brass, smoky glass, distressed leather, and warm wood. If you want to warm it up even more, try a rust or plum-toned throw pillow. Bonus points if you add candlelight or a moody vintage rug to pull it all together. If you're craving warmth and a touch of the unexpected, meet Cavern Clay by Sherwin-Williams. This rich, desert-inspired terracotta brings instant depth and coziness to any space. It's earthy, grounded, and has just enough spice to feel bold without shouting. Now pair it with sage green, and the vibe shifts into something seriously serene. The cool undertones of sage mellow out the warmth of cavern clay, creating a perfectly balanced, nature-inspired palette. It feels like warm clay under bare feet and soft leaves overhead, a palette straight out of a desert botanical garden. This combo works because it plays with warm versus cool, light versus deep. It's rustic, refined, and full of character, ideal for creating a relaxed, inviting home that still feels elevated. Layer in natural materials, think jute rugs, rattan chairs, and warm woods like oak or teak. Aged brass or copper hardware works beautifully here, and don't forget the finishing touch: terracotta pots with trailing greenery or dried flowers to tie it all together. Let's talk about a color that's as bold as it is beautiful: Dark Burgundy, by Sherwin-Williams. This shade is deep, rich, and velvety, like red wine at midnight. It instantly adds sophistication and a little mystery to a room, making everything feel just a bit more intentional, a bit more romantic. Now pair that with a classic forest green, and the result is a high-drama, high-style space that still feels grounded in nature. These two colors are naturals together. They both have that moody depth, but where burgundy adds warmth and elegance, forest green brings calm and structure. It's the visual equivalent of rich velvet next to aged leather. This palette is perfect for anyone who wants their space to feel like a modern-day castle, or just a really good bookshop in an old Gothic mansion. Try antique brass, crystal chandeliers, or even black marble for an ultra-luxe touch. Add heavy drapes, layered throw blankets, and vintage botanical prints to really sink into the aesthetic. If you want a final pop, try an accent in dusty rose or a moody mauve for softness. If you love a moody, grounded vibe but want something softer than black or charcoal, you'll fall for Aubergine Bronze, by Sherwin-Williams. It's a rich, earthy blend of brown and gray that feels modern, warm, and totally sophisticated. Think stone, soil, aged wood. It's one of those chameleon colors that looks different depending on the light. When you pair it with a dusty olive green, the whole room feels like it belongs in a design magazine. The green brings in a vintage, botanical energy, while Aubergine Bronze keeps it rooted and structured. It's cozy without being boring, dramatic without being too dark. This pairing works so well because it leans into natural harmony. Both colors feel pulled from the earth, but they play off each other in a way that creates contrast and calm all at once. Lean into warm textures like wool, linen, and weathered wood. Add brass or matte black hardware for a touch of sleekness. Want to dial up the drama? A splash of burnt orange or a rust velvet throw pillow will take this combo to the next level. Say hello to Blackberry, by Benjamin Moore, a dark, velvety eggplant purple that's rich, regal, and totally unexpected. It's the kind of color that instantly adds drama and elegance to a room, while still feeling warm and welcoming. It's bold, yes, but in a way that feels like a whisper, not a shout. Now pair it with deep emerald green, and the space transforms into something out of a moody fairy tale. The jewel-toned contrast makes both colors pop, while still maintaining that rich, cocooned feeling. It's perfect for spaces where you want a bit of fantasy, a bit of drama, and a whole lot of sophistication. Why it works? These two colors are both luxurious and saturated, but they come from different sides of the spectrum. Purple brings depth and warmth, while emerald cools and energizes. The contrast is stunning, and it gives the room a sense of drama without needing any bright colors. Ready for accents? Go big with brushed gold, black lacquer, velvet textiles, and touches of dark florals. Add in warm lighting, maybe a vintage chandelier or some smoky glass sconces, and don't be afraid to lean into texture with silks, velvets, or even a glossy ceiling finish. Let's talk about an under-the-radar star, Smoked Oyster, by Benjamin Moore. This shade is a dreamy mix of mauve, taupe, and warm gray with just a whisper of purple. It's soft, a little dusty, and super sophisticated, like vintage silk or the inside of a well-worn leather-bound book. Now, pair it with hunter green, and things get seriously interesting. The grounded richness of the green brings weight and depth, while smoked oyster adds warmth and softness. It's one of those pairings that feels vintage and modern at the same time, like a forgotten Paris apartment with a fresh coat of style. This combo works because it plays with temperature and tone. You've got the cool, calming effect of green alongside the gentle, unexpected warmth of the mauve. Together, they create a layered, moody space that feels curated and intentional. As for accent ideas, go with natural textures like raw wood, leather, and antique brass. Add in a little sparkle with a mercury glass vase or a crystal pendant light. If you want to push it further, dusty rose or pale blush accents can tie it all together without pulling focus. Last but definitely not least, meet Charcoal Blue by Sherwin-Williams. This color is a smoky navy with a hint of slate gray, deep, calming, and ultra-sophisticated. It's got the drama of charcoal with the cool elegance of navy, making it one of the most versatile moody tones out there. Now, pair that with a soft but rich moss green, and the combination feels grounded, artistic, and totally fresh. The blue adds that cool, shadowy depth, while moss green brings in an organic, slightly vintage vibe that's incredibly soothing. It's like a forest at dusk, deep shadows, soft greens, and endless atmosphere. What makes this pairing work is the shared cool undertones. They harmonize beautifully without blending into each other. Charcoal blue offers weight and structure, while moss green adds warmth and movement, giving your space a lived-in, collected feel. For accents, go for raw materials. Think stone, concrete, aged brass, or patinated metals. For texture, layer wool throws, linen curtains, and maybe even a touch of navy velvet. Add botanical art, dark wood, or a gallery wall with gilded frames to really anchor the aesthetic. So which of these moody color combos is calling your name? Let me know in the comments. I'm dying to hear how you'd style them. And if you love this deep dive into dramatic, green-loving palettes, don't forget to subscribe for more moody decor magic. And hey, let me know if you would like inspiration boards for each combo down in the description, or let me know if you're ready to start your own dark and dreamy makeover. Until then, stay beautiful.